The following are the particulars of pair of spur gear. Number of teeth on pinion is equal to 19. Number of teeth on gear is 47. And pressure angle is 20 degree. And model is 6.5 mm. And addendum is 6.5 mm. Determine the number of pair teeth in contact and angle turned through by pinion and gear when one pair teeth is in contact, and ratio of velocity of sliding to rolling velocity at instant engagement begins and engagement terminates, and pitch point. So let's see now how to solve this problem. First question is, let me write the data. Small t is given, pinion 19, and capital T is given how much, 47. Phi is given 20 and model is 6.5 and addendum is 6.5. The first question is, as usual, this is you know well, number of pair of teeth in contact. For that, number of pairs of teeth in contact, for that we need to use LAC by circular pitch. Then length of arc of contact means as usual LPC by cos phi. Then again LPC means path of approach plus path of recess, or you can use directly this formula. Therefore capital R, capital R, small r, small r, you have to be calculated by using as usual procedure. Capital R is equal to MT divided by 2. RA is equal to capital R plus addendum. Addendum we know that, substitute, and R you can calculate. Then substitute this value, you will get 149.25. And pitch circle radius of the pinion, that is small mt divided by 2, that you know well, 61.75. Therefore addendum circle of the pinion become Ra is equal to small r plus addendum, then you can get 68.25 mm. Therefore finally you can calculate the length of path of contact, then length of arc of contact, then finally number of pairs in contact, that is LAC by circular pitch. The circular pitch formula is pi into m. M is 6.5 and LAC is 33.56. Therefore you will get 1.6, approximately 2 pairs teeth in will be in the contact will be there. And this one, second question is different. What is second question? Angle turned through by a pinion and gear when one pair in contact. That means how much angle is going to be rotate when one pair of teeth is going to contact. For that formula, angle turned by the gear when one pair of teeth in contact, the formula is LAC divided by 2 pi r into 360. What is LAC? We already find out today. Length of arc of contact 33.56 divided by 2 pi into capital R into 360. If you do it, you will get around 12.59 degree. 12.59 degree. Similarly, angle turned through by a pinion will be LAC by 2 pi small r. Keep this my here capital R, here small r into 360. Therefore, you'll get around 31.145 degree. And finally, we need to find the velocity ratio, velocity of sliding at instant of engagement, means when both are teeth in contact. That means at path of approach, when engagement begins and engagement terminates. That means when it is both teeth are in a disengagement, that is path of recess at pitch point, we need to calculate. So that is we know well, formula for the sliding velocity at the instant of engagement begins is omega 1 plus omega 2 into path of approach. For that omega 1, omega 2 you have to calculate. So here speed is I think not given. So what they're saying is here speed is given. Oh yeah, speed is not given here. So here they consider as rolling velocity is equal to omega 1 into r or omega 2 into r. They're not given the speed here, therefore you can't able to calculate omega 1 or omega 2. Therefore omega 1 by omega 2 is equal to capital D by small t. And also we know omega 1 omega 1 means what we can calculate, omega 1 by omega 2 also we can consider as capital R by small r. Either we can take teeth ratio or we can able to take in the pitch circle radius ratio. So therefore omega 2 become, in terms of radius, omega 2 is equal to omega 1 into small r divided by capital R. This is what in different compared to the previous problem. They are not given the speed here. So therefore what we need to do it here is sliding velocity at the instant of engagement begins divided by rolling velocity ratio you have to consider. Therefore omega 1 plus omega 2 into path of approach for the begins divided by rolling velocity. Rolling velocity means what we can take either omega 1 into r or omega 2 into capital R. But when the engagement begins, we need to consider the pinion radius. Therefore, omega 1 into r, because you can see path of approach, we are considering this one by ra square minus r square cos square 5 minus r sin 5. By using this, we calculate 16.73. So here, rolling velocity at the engagement, we need to consider as pinion radius here. Therefore, here, again, we don't know omega 2. Omega 2, again, you substitute as omega 1 into small r divided by capital R. Therefore, you simplify this. Here, omega 1 you take common. We know small r, we know capital R, we know path of approach. Therefore, even omega 1 get cancels. Therefore, you will get sliding velocity at the engagement is 0.38. Similarly, we can take sliding velocity at the instant engagement terminates. That means when you are going to be disengagement of the teeth. For that, we need to consider omega 1 plus omega 2 into path of recess. Engagement is path of approach. Disengagement is path of recess. Divided by rolling velocity. So rolling velocity, we can consider as omega 1 into smaller again. So smaller only you take, or capital also you can take, but everything you take it as smaller only. Everywhere you are taking the same thing. Either you can take omega 1 into capital, means here also you can take capital R. But here we are considering the smaller only. So therefore, here again omega 2 means omega 1 into small r divided by capital R. Again omega 1 take common, substitute capital R value, small r value, and path of recess. Path of recess, as usual method, you can calculate. For using this formula, you can calculate, you can get 14.81. Substitute that value, and omega 1 get cancels. Therefore, you'll get around 0.33. So this is the sliding velocity at instant engagement terminates. Finally, at the pitch point. For the pitch point, that is sliding velocity at pitch point divided by rolling velocity. I already told at pitch point there is no sliding velocity, it is 0. Therefore, 0 divided by omega 1 r will get 0 only. So that is somewhat, it is compared to the previous problem. This is also one different here. So this is also very important. 6.30 is also 3.1. It is important problem. So rest of the problems are same thing.